Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be taking you guys through a week of workouts with me, starting off strong with glutes and hamstrings on Monday. I like to start with my compact exercises first because those require the most amount of energy for me to complete because I'm lifting such heavy weight. I'm doing some elevated sumo squats here and I'm choosing to do elevated so I can get a deeper squat. I'm making sure to keep my knees out when I come down, and I'm also trying to come down as slowly as I can without allowing the weight to pull me down so that I can have control of the weight and so that I can really feel it in my legs. And if your body allows you to, I would recommend taking a quick pause when you come up and then slowly dropping down. Again, just like a quick pause and then slowly drop down, just making sure again to keep your knees out the entire time. Moving on to my next workout, I'm just going to go into some hip thrust here, starting off with a warm-up set. I like to remind myself here to just keep my chin tucked and push through my heels. That way I can really focus on feeling the weight on my glutes. I also try to let the weight come down slowly and then shoot it back up and then come down slowly. For my next set, I've already increased the weight and I'm going to keep this weight for the remainder of my sets. Just trying to keep the same form that I had in my previous warm-up set. Again, just pushing through the heels, keeping my chin tucked, coming down slowly, and then shooting the weight back up. For my last two workouts, I will be doing a superset. Starting off with some step-ups here, I am holding on to the cable machine for some balance because my balance is terrible. Also pushing through my heel here so that I'm focusing on my hamstrings and my glutes and not on my quads. Moving on to my right leg, I started with my left leg because that is my weaker leg. And I like to start with my weaker leg because by the time I move to the other leg, I have lost a little bit of energy. So I just feel like it kind of balances it out. After the step-ups, I'm going to go immediately into some glute kickbacks, again starting off with my weaker leg first. And then moving over to my right leg, and that's going to conclude my glutes and hamstrings workout. I know 4 workouts may not seem like a lot, but just keep in mind that I am lifting as heavy as I possibly can. So for me, 4 workouts does the job. I keep it simple and I keep it quick, and that's how I get myself into the gym. Half of the time I'm like, you only have 4 workouts to do, and I'm like, yeah, there's no excuses for that. So I show up, I get my 4 workouts done, I lift heavy, and that's it. Dinner is served. I'm just doing some sweet potato fries and a burger. You can see there's no greens in my burger because I just don't want greens in my burger right now, but this is what I'm having for dinner in case you guys are curious. Post leg day dinner. I'm not going to show all of my cardio sessions here just because obviously it's probably going to get kind of boring because I do the same thing every day, which is just incline walking. I typically like to do my cardio after I work out. That way I don't exhaust myself before I start my weightlifting. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are a little bit different because our schedules kind of change. So I have started to do my cardio before my weightlifting sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays only, just because we don't start our weightlifting sessions until 7:45-ish. So that means we're not done weightlifting until about 8:30 to 9, and by then I'm usually pretty tired And then I found that I was starting to skip my cardio because of that. So I've just decided I'm going to do my cardio sessions before my weightlifting just to get it out of the way and make sure that I'm actually completing it. Okay, I totally miscalculated what time we had to leave to the gym, so I didn't get through 30 minutes, but I did finish 20, and I do feel like I got a good sweat. So we're going to head to the gym now, and hopefully that goes well.
They're just they were like the most liked gloves on Amazon.
Jesus just got new gloves for the classes.
They're just training gloves.
Yeah, Jesus has been doing kickboxing. For how long have you been doing it, actually?
Just about almost 3 months.
So he finally, I told him to just get those gloves because he was complaining that.
That the ones in his feet.
All right, show us what you got.
On the bag? I can't in here. Yeah, but they feel good. Okay,
that's good. All right, let's get this workout in. Are you excited?
Yeah. For this, yes. For the actual working out, no.
Tuesdays is my first upper body workout of the week. I'm going to be doing back and buys and just starting off with the classic stretches, just doing some pull-aparts here to warm myself up. Lately, I've been really getting into just doing some dead hangs because I don't really have a great grip, so I find that this helps me kind of warm up my grip a little bit. So I just try to hang on for as long as I can. For my first workout, I'm going to start with some dumbbell rows. If you're not sure whether you're doing these right or not, just think about it as like trying to connect your hand to your hip. So you're pulling the weight towards your hip. You can see here a little better how I'm pulling my hand and the weight toward my hip and then just making sure to release the weight down slowly, trying to keep control of the weight at all times during the workout. For my second workout, I'm going to be doing some single arm cable pulls. So I set up the bench at a little bit of an incline so I can use it for some support. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the weight towards my hip again. And just again, making sure to release the weight slowly so that I have full control of the weight. It really helps here to keep your gaze neutral, meaning I'm not looking up and I'm not looking down, I'm just looking straight ahead. That way I know that my chest isn't caved in and it's not pushed out too much, and I can focus on shifting the weight to my back. For my next workout, I'm going to go ahead and do some reverse incline cable pulls. As you can see, I have the bench inclined a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and rest my chest on it, and then I'm going to lift my head and pull towards my chest. The key here is to take it slow, and you should be feeling this on your lats. And then for my last workout, I'm going to do some bicep curls. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have really big arms. I hold a lot of fat and muscle in my arms very easily. So I'm mostly just doing weights here to tone my arms as much as I can, but I'm not doing anything super heavy just because for me, growing my arms is not a focus. Wednesdays is chest and shoulders day. Again, just starting up with some warm-ups here. I find that these underarm pull-aparts target my chest a little bit better than the overhand ones, so I like to do those. For my first workout, I'm going to be doing some incline chest press. I've made a lot of progress with these over the years, and it has been one of my staple workouts. Two things I want to note with this workout: make sure that you are bringing the weight down specifically towards your chest and not over your shoulders. If you're bringing it over your shoulders, you're going to get more of a shoulder workout than a chest workout. And then the second thing I want to know is just making sure that you are going slow and steady with these. That way you don't hurt yourself and you're making sure to target the chest muscles. And then I actually do a superset with the incline chest press and then some incline dumbbell skull crushers. Again, just making sure I'm going nice and slow, making sure that my elbows are tucked in, and making sure that I feel it in my tricep. And then moving on to a shoulder workout, I am just doing some shoulder presses here, bringing the weight down slowly and then shooting the weight back up. One of my main focuses here is just trying to control the weight. I have pretty weak wrists, so for me, this is a really big focus when I'm doing this workout, is just making sure that my hands aren't shaky and that I'm able to bring the weight up and down without the weights touching at the top. And then for my last chest workout, I'm just going to do some chest press. I know this contradicts what I said earlier in the video about doing the compact exercises and the heavier exercises first, but because my form isn't very good with these, I do this more of like a practice rather than an actual workout, although I still do feel it in my chest muscles and I still do get a good workout out of it. I just haven't been able to perfect the form. And then my camera ended up dying, so I didn't get to record all of my workout, but I did also do some shoulder raises and also some tricep cable pulls to finish off my shoulder and tricep workouts for the day. Now moving on to my final weightlifting workout session of the week. It is gonna be my quad focused leg day. Now you see why I do glutes and hamstrings on Monday is because I need at least 2 days for my legs to recover so that I can do quads on Thursday. I like to start off my quad days with, again, my compact exercises, which is for me my squats. My focus here is making sure that my knees don't cave in, and also that I'm going nice and slow and really doing the workout with intention so that I can really feel it on my legs and not my back. For my second workout, I'm going to be doing some heel elevated squats. I swear by this workout, it literally transformed my quads. My quads got so much stronger and so much more toned after I started doing this workout. Once I finish my set with the weights, I like to drop the weights and then just go back and complete a couple of squats without any weight to really feel the burn on my quads. And then I move on to the world's worst, most torturous workout, Bulgarian split squats. As you'll notice, I'm doing this with a bar and a pad on the squat machine. I personally prefer to do this. I feel like I can find my balance a lot better than with a bench because my ankle hooks around the pad. So if you also struggle with your balance while doing Bulgarian split squats, I recommend giving this a try. Again, I started with my weaker leg first and then moved over to my stronger leg. And then for my final workout, I just do some leg extensions to wrap up my quad focused leg day. And this basically wraps up my workout week. If you guys watch my other videos, then you know that on the weekends I do one day of yoga slash Pilates or yoga lattes. So that is more of like where I focused on my core. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like. And I hope that you consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye.